I respect people who have consistent logic. Like if your point of view is Ukraine must stand up and resist occupation and Palestinians must stand up and resist occupation, that's consistent to me. I see the consistency. Or if your position is, I just don't like war, I want to end these wars, what do we got to do? Concessions, stop sending weapons, let's end these wars. I understand that position. Or even if, and I don't agree with this one, if your position is like, yeah, oppressor, get the weak. Like, okay, cool. I'm not into that at all, but at least you're consistent across the board, you know? Like, occupiers, occupy. You never hear that one, you know what I mean? You never hear like, yeah, Russia and Israel doing their thing, you know what I mean? Like, you don't hear that from anyone. What you most often hear is, yes, Ukraine, stand up, resist occupation, but Palestinians, let it go. What are you doing? And that's like all of our politicians. It's crazy. Well, I guess it's not crazy if you understand how lobbying works. Once you hear about the AIPAC, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Our politicians are getting paid off. That makes sense. But like, yeah, because AIPAC, pays politicians, and they speak out on behalf of Israel, and Russia's not doing that. Can you imagine if there was a Russian, like a Putin pack? Like there could have been a Putin pack, and then suddenly like the tone of the Congress would change. Like, yeah, Russia has the right to do whatever it wants. They would have Putin come out and speak for Congress. Can you imagine that, having a full-on war criminal speak in front of Congress? They would do that, right? How do you get that to happen? Putin pack, okay? And then, Putin would come out and speak, and Putin only speaks Russian, so he'd just be doing 2 hours in Russian. They'd be like, yeah, this is good stuff.